that's the final boss, so next time we reach this point in the game, we will only have to fight that boss. And let's go. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I love showing this game off, especially the speedrun. If you have, any questions, feel free to ask. Right there, we warp to the area we're already in. That skips the otherwise forced fight that I just ran into. Because our spawn point is after that fight. We're supposed to hit that little red thing there to open this gate. We can just do that instead. Up the hill there is a gate we're supposed to open by collecting stones in the area to fit into the little hollowed out carvings. Every level has one of those gates except the last two. We will go through exactly none of them the way we're supposed to. Here's how we skip this one. Nope, that's not how we do it. That's how we do it. Okay, so this is not going to be a good first segment time, but, first run of the evening. I'll just keep going. This allows us to run straight to the first boss. I like to call this game a Zelda-like, because the bosses all have certain gimmicks to them. This is a scorpion with a big armored shell, and you're in an arena full of pillars, so what do you suppose that means? It means you have to get him to run into the pillars. 4 of them will break his shell. You also want to break at least 5 of the sheaths on his legs. This will not only damage him, but build up your special attack meter. If you build it up correctly, you can kill him with 1 special attack after the 4th pillar. Special attack is the bar directly below my health in the top right corner of the screen. The one below that is my magic meter. There we go, got all 6. Now, we want him to not do this. We want him to just run. Not do the arm swipies. But I iframed it, so that's cool. Then we get do our special. There's supposed to be a cutscene that plays there. That actually wound up being decent. But by virtue of the fact that we never pause the game during the course of the level, we can just bring up the map and warp to the next zone straight away. We don't have to spawn the cutscene. You can just mash through the cutscene, but obviously it's faster not to spawn the cutscene at all. Right there, I just jumped off that tree to get out of that area. This is the great city of Pakime, where we will find our bomb potion. And some fancy jumping gets us in the area. You can pick as many bomb potions as you like, but I'm only picking 1 because we have a glitch to duplicate them. I have 1 bomb, but I can throw it infinitely. This is actually... this is very slow. It's actually a glitch I found very recently. It works by... when you press the bomb, it brings up your target reticle. If you press a different potion before pressing the input to throw the bomb, it won't eat up your bomb, but it will still throw a bomb. There's the stone gate skip for this level. It's another one of those gates where you're supposed to find stones in the surrounding area to open it. Or you can just not. Duping bombs to get through those breakable walls. Here's our second boss, the Mantis. And I'm gonna throw a lot of duped bombs in his face. It's a little harder to dodge when you're chucking bombs at this guy as opposed to a straight melee fight, but I actually want to lose at least one soul because that gives me a free heal potion. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. We have our special attack built up. Hopefully that actually hit him. It did. Good. So that was a decent fight. Now I'm going to pick some more plants for more heal potions. I'll really only use them against the final boss. Most of the other time, if I die, I would just reset. Obviously, in a marathon setting, I would do it differently. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Next area, we have this river by the cave. The cave is where and I've messed up this pathing a little bit. Alright, that was slow. But I didn't fall in the water, so that's good. There's a skip you can do here by the wall to get into the cave. I'll try it like once. I'm very bad at it. Yeah. You can clip through there if you're good at the video game. But this is all it skips. You know, just this. It's maybe a 5-second time save to clip through there. It's not worth getting in a tizzy over. Nope. That should be good. Okay, we just skipped a whole lot of this level, getting to a point that you're only supposed to reach after lots of puzzles, and that's very good getting there in one try. Now we are very out of bounds on top of the level, and we're running straight toward the boss. Yeah, if you look at older runs of this game, there is a longer, much more complicated, well, I don't know if it's more complicated, but longer skip where they do more of the level. And they actually wind up flying through the gap in the stone gate that I used in the last level. This level has a stone gate, but we never even see it doing this skip. Here's the boss. Bomb draws his aggro. And I'm screwing up. What am I doing? There we go. That was bad, but I've had worse. I was just trying to get back to the top of the cave here, where I can throw my spear at these mouths on the jelly thing. They're pretty passive in the first phase. In the second phase, they will blow at me, blow air. Now from here, we do our bomb duplication glitch to throw 3 bombs at the rock mouth on the bottom of the cave, and then our spear. If we threw another bomb, the game would actually teleport us to the bottom of the cave, and we'd have to climb up all over again. And you can see they're a little bit more aggressive this time. And there's more of them, too. There were 6 in the first phase, there's 12 in the second phase. I didn't think that hit. That still didn't hit. There it hit. There's a little something I can do here. Didn't work, but that's okay. If I did that right, it would have killed 2 of the mouths without me having to toss the spear at them. Yeah, I think you're expected to... Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I think you're expected to fight those mouths on your way back up, because you're expected to drop down to the cave floor to melee the rock mouth. But we have a better way of doing it. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. This next level is the Lakeside Mountain. Lots of really cool stuff you can do in this level. And we'll do none of it. So we're just gonna fly through the stone gate and then fly straight to the boss. Say hello to Froggo. Hey, he sucked right away. That's exactly what we want him to do. We want him to do suck. He has other attacks including Stomp and Jump and Shake. Shake is the worst. Ooh, this is a really good start, RNG-wise. Yeah, we shoot that green thing into his mouth, makes him vulnerable. A light combo, a heavy combo, and a duped bomb. We'll kill him in 5 cycles. There's the Shake. This is his worst attack, but he'll never... he'll never not do it ever. He'll never do it. We just want him to do it as little as possible. Jumping is okay because sucking often comes after jumping. Where's the green thing? Where is it? Where is it? He's gonna suck. I just need to have this thing in my sight. He's getting ready to suck. There we go. I'm glad I was able to delay it. I actually added an emote to the channel, Suck Guy. Capital S-U-C-C, lowercase G-U-Y, Suck Guy, for when Froggo. Now you can iframe those waves. I don't know why he's facing away from me. That is really strange. If you really get your positioning right, and he's right by the green whatever, when he does his suck, you won't even have to do the bear transformation to shoot it into his mouth. He'll just swallow it on his own. Sometimes he won't jump. Those are really nice times when he doesn't jump. It's even better when he doesn't shake. Jumps are better than shakes. Because jumps are usually followed by sucks. This has been a pretty good fight so far. Should just be one more cycle. Yep, one more. Suck! He's gonna suck. You have to really be lined up when you do the bear transformation. It's possible to miss. I think that was the best fight I've ever had. Wasn't quite a gold split, but it was a darn good fight. So maybe I've had better, but not by much. Yeah, those red lines indicate that it's something you can either destroy or push by doing the bear transformation. Rage Potion is a damage buff. We actually only are going to use one. It'll be against the mini-boss for this level. Take the save point so we can warp back to it later. We used to do 2 Rage Potions, one for the mini-boss of this level, one for the full boss. But the full boss, we will use bomb duping. And actually, that's where a lot of my runs lately have died, against the full boss of this level. So, fingers and toes crossed, bless RNG. So we have a Scorpion mini-boss. A bear transformation should stagger him, and it did. Excellent. That was a very good fight. I'll say the same things? What do you mean? Right, that's our demigod statue. Yeah, it's actually these statues that spawn the cutscenes that we're skipping with this warping around by pulling up the map. That shows us the timing. Yeah. Yeah, we just got the Puma transformation, which has the power... There we go, to clip through invisible walls. This is another case where there is a stone gate, but we're not seeing it. It's right there, in fact. Yeah, these guys are very confused at first. It's okay. Want to hit all three of them with this finisher. That killed somebody. Would have been better if it had killed two, but that's alright. There we go. Yeah, the bear has a better hitbox than the Puma, but the Puma does more damage. That wasn't bad at all. That was actually a pretty good fight. Nice. Alright. Clip through the invisible wall here to avoid having to do some forced combat to hit the switch to open the gate. We can in fact just go around the gate. Oh, come on. There we go. And hit the save point. Because again, we'll warp back to it later. So this is about the only forced Ring of Stones fight that we actually do in the run. Bomb dupe makes it fairly trivial. Can you let me do the thing, please? That, and it's kind of trivial anyway. I mean, I might lose a soul, but that's okay. That's the first phase. Second phase is little scorpions. Third phase is a bunch of shit. And then the fourth phase is one large frog. Yeah, here's the next phase. I actually won't use the finisher against all this shit. There is a specific enemy I want to use it against. It's such a time loss to get eaten by the frog. And it didn't hear me hit my attack button. That's really cool. That's really fun when I don't get attacks. Okay. Yeah, it's this guy right here who needs to eat the finisher. This flying mantis. He is not my friend. Now, like I said, the bear transformation has a really good hitbox. This guy dies in either 2 bombs, 2 pumas, or a bomb and a puma. So with the bomb duping, we can kill him that fast. Yeah, this is the snake demigod. He gives us the snake transformation, but we don't have time to hear him yammer about it. We're just going to warp back to the save point of this level and do another really silly skip to get to the boss. First off is invis wall clip. This is another level with a stone gate that we don't even see. So whenever you're on unsafe ground, you get transported back to your last safe ground after you've been floating or doing the little quicksand dance for 12 seconds. That's why I morphed into the bird in midair. I did it after counting to 10. Doing that resets the timer. There's 2 invis walls you gotta clip through here. 1, 2. This is the guy I was talking about, the AI loop and the boss rush. This is where you fight him normally in the course of the game. Come on. Come on! Oh, that's not right. That's right, though. It's gonna knock him to the other side of the arena. That's the right health for a 3 cycle. Let's see if we get it. We did get the 3 cycle. That's very exciting. 3 cycle and no gold split. Okay. Now for probably the hardest skip in the game. Yes, first try. Let's go. So that time I kept morphing into the bird because doing that gives you a slight increase in elevation. I would not have been able to make it all the way if I just tried flying that whole distance. So I had to fly a little, fall a little as a human, and repeat that process over and over. That was the quicksand dance. Tell you you're on unstable ground. Okay. No. There we go. Alright, perfect. This level is supposed to take a whole lot longer than that. It's got some really cool flying puzzles through it, too. But we just want to fight the boss. I'm again duping bombs because this guy's weak points, he'll have 12 of them in succession. They always light up in the same order. They're destroyed by 2 bombs. You can also throw your spear at them or just do straight melee. But at least for the first 8, that's noticeably slower. After the first 4, the next 2 are on his back. I'm not sure that hits. Not sure either of those hits. He will try to buck you off his back, but you should never fall to the ground. I mean, I have, of course. It should only cost you time. It should not make you fall to the ground. Okay, this is a little bit trollier than usual. There we go. Next one is back on the ground. And then the last 5 are on his back again. Right? Yeah, 5. He's gonna buck me. And from this point on, I am just gonna throw my spear at them because the boss is getting really squirrely and it's really hard to aim bombs. It's a lot easier to aim the spear. And throwing the spear is better than straight melee against the weak points. Straight melee against the weak points is the slowest option you have because it takes like 3 entire combos to kill a weak point. Okay, this is not going well. But it'll be okay. 2 more. And the finisher will also take out a weak point on its own. We've got some invisible enemies up here with us. They're made visible by the stones they're rolling. Yeah, not a great fight, but that's okay. I should be saving time there with the bomb dupe strat, but I'm not. And this is where we started the stream. It's a really cool skip you can do here. I love this kind of skip. Instead of waiting for the things to jump on to get you to this platform, you just fly forward. The hitbox for that cutscene extends beyond the areas where the character can stand. And I'm not going to do the fancy skip here. I'm bad at it. I'm amazed I got it in practice. It does save time, but not enough to worry about doing it so much. And since we cleared the boss rush at the beginning of the stream, we will only have to fight the last boss. Turn with him as he does his swipes. Should keep you out of his range. I'm actually pretty bad at it. I'm happy with myself that I haven't been hit so far. When he exposes his heart, you throw your spear at it. And then you do a Puma. Puma does by far the most damage of anything. You could also throw 2 bombs at him per cycle, but 1 Puma does more damage than 2 bombs. And it's sort of predictable when he'll expose his heart, sort of not. Alright, these fireballs will spawn ads when they land, which is kind of sucky. But I can dupe bombs at them. Yeah, that doesn't count as exposing his heart. He has to... This does. He has to just stand there and not move for it to count. Oh, I don't think that counted as a Puma. Oh, no, it did. It did. Okay, we need to not die. Okay. That doesn't count as exposing his heart either. That does. I think it's just 1 more Puma. And now I'm getting hit by the swipes. I gotta get closer to him. He hasn't done his clone attack. That's really interesting. I think he's dead here. Yep. So I've been torturing myself for days trying to get a PB with the bomb dupe strat. I sit down, do one run, and look at that. Also, sub 30 sum of best. Hi.